Start. In the last lecture, remember we started with Anna. So, in the last lecture, we have started with an S parameters.
Ma'am, voice is breaking.
ओके, देखो कितना है, थोड़े 2 मिनट के बाद नेटवर्क in the last lecture we have started with parameters and we have discussed for two-port networks also. Okay. See the properties for the two-port network. We will derive as parameters the various. So in today's lecture, what we are going to do, we are saying some properties of parameters. Then what are the advantages of that properties in finding, characterizing the networks, various microwave networks, and then we are going to derive the S parameters for the various microwave circuits or microwave networks. So the use of today's lecture, that is, students should be able to verify properties of S matrix and predict characteristics for these.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking, ma'am.
Actually, it is showing me a bad network quality. So maybe it will improve within a minute or two. Please bear. You see my. It is showing me the message. So bad network quality. So there is for 2 minutes. Not coming properly. Okay. Now we write the S parameter matrix for the two-port network. So how should I?
मैम कुछ भी सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है.
हेलो.
Yes, ma'am.
मैम कुछ भी सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है.
थोड़ा करो, बाहर कितना क्लाउडी वेदर है, नेटवर्क अभी कैसे तुम्हारा नेटवर्क में भी, तुम्हारे नेटवर्क में भी प्रॉब्लम भी हो सकता है थोड़ा.
नहीं मैम, सभी को प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है मैम, नहीं आ रहा आपका आवाज अच्छे से.
मैंने फिर रुको, मैं देखती हूँ. अब देखो. Now, is it coming now properly? Hello? Hello?
No, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yes. ठीक है. Now I'm near window. It's okay. Now see, you are able to see my screen, no? Hello?
No, ma'am. Screen is not visible.
Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Yes, ma'am.
It's visible, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now see, first we will write the two-port, that is S parameter matrix for a two-port network. We have seen this already. Okay. So what we will do, we will write the S parameter matrix for two-port network. Okay. So if my input is at port number 1, okay, that is incident signal is at port number 1. So I can write here 1 at the place of incident signal. Okay. Then if the incident signal is at 1, maybe the reflected signal is available at 1. So my parameter will be S11. Similarly, if my incident signal is at, sorry. Okay, I will write once again. Okay. So if my incident signal is at 1, reflected signal may be available at 1. So I will write S11. Similarly, if my incident signal is at 1, my reflected signal may be also available at port number 2. So I can write S21. That is, this position, first position after S indicates an reflected signal, and second position after S will indicate an incident signal. Similarly, if my input, that is incident signal, is at port number 2, that is reflected signal may be available at port number 1. So I can write S12. Similarly, if my incident signal is at port number 2, reflected signal may be also available at port number 2. So I can write S22. So these 4 are only combinations possible. If the incident signal is at 1, reflected signal may be also available at 1, or if the incident signal is at a 2, reflected signal may be also available at 2. Incident signal at 2, reflected signal may be available at 1. Incident signal at 2, reflected signal may be available at 2. As it is a two-port network, only this 4 combinations are possible. Okay. क्या हो रहा है? Okay, I'll write one. Okay, so these only 4 combinations are possible. If you see to this matrix, what is the dimension of this matrix? If you see to this matrix, what is the dimension of this matrix?
2 by
This
2 by 2.
2 by 2, right? This is a dimension of a matrix 2 by 2. So we have written it for 2-port network, right? So this is 2 by 2. Now, if you want to write it for a 3-port network, what will be the dimension you see? So I will write it for 3-port network like this. If the incident signal is available at 1, maybe reflected signal available at 1. If the incident signal available at 1, reflected signal may be also available at 2. If incident at 1, reflected may be also available at 3. Similarly, if incident is available at 2, reflected may available at 1. Incident is available at 2, reflected may available at 2. Incident is available at 2, reflected may available at 3. Similarly, incident is available at 3, reflected may available at 1. Incident available at 3, reflected may available at 2. Incident available at 3, reflected may also available at 3. Only these combinations are possible, 9. Okay, if the matrix is 3 by 3, right? So what is the dimension of this matrix?
3 by 3.
3 by 3, right? So this is 3 by 3 matrix. So if we are writing it for 2-port network, we are getting the matrix 2 by 2. And if you are writing it for 3-port network, we are getting it 3 by 3, right? Now, can you able to write it for 4-port network? All of you, can you able to write it for 4-port network?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you write it. I will use this previous slide, okay, for that one. For 4-port network, okay. So for 4-port network, how we can write? This is your S matrix, okay. Then if your incident signal is at 1, reflected signal may be available at 1. Incident is available at 1, reflected may available at 2. Incident is available at 1, reflected may available at 3. Incident available at 1, reflected may available at 4. Okay, similarly, if incident available at 2, reflected may available at 1. If incident at 2, reflected may available at 2. If incident at 2, reflected may available at 3. If incident at 2, reflected may available at 4, right? If incident at 3, reflected may available at 1, incident at 3, reflected may available at 2, incident at 3, reflected may available at 3, incident at 3, reflected may available at 4, right? In that way, you can write the fourth column, how it is. Incident at 4, reflected may available at 1, incident at 4, reflected may available at 2, incident at 4, reflected may available at 3, incident at 4, reflected may available at 4, right? This is your matrix, right? This 4 by 4 matrix.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you got like this? Can you check, all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, this is 4 by 4 matrix. Okay, if you written it for 2-port network, it is 2 by 2 matrix. When we written it for 3-port network, that is result is 3 by 3 matrix. When we written it for 4-port network, the result is 4 by 4 matrix. Okay. Is it okay for all of you? Can you able to write no for all types of networks, whatever is the number of ports? First, how you have to write? You have to write like this. That is, first of all, you have to write the S, then incident signal. Incident signal is at 1, then reflected signal. Okay, that is maybe also available at 1. If incident signal is at 1, reflected may also available at 2. Okay, in that way for a 2-port network we are writing. For 3-port network, we have to increase another one parameter, that is incident at 1, reflected also available at 3, right? Then for 4-port network, we are again increasing 1, incident at 1, then reflected may available at 4. So in that way, we can write all the parameters, all possible S parameters in one particular matrix, and that is called S parameter matrix, okay, for the various ports of the network. Now from this 3 examples, what we can say, if the network is 2-port networks, then the dimension of a matrix is 2 by 2. If the network is 3-port network, dimension of a matrix is 3 by 3. If the network is a 4-port network, dimension of a matrix is 4 by 4. So from this, you just tell me, if the network is n-port network, what will be the dimension of a matrix? N may be the any number. Okay. So if the network is an n-port network, what will be the dimension of a matrix?
N by N.
Right. N by n. That means the dimension of a matrix depends upon the how many number of ports we are having. For a 2-port network, dimension is 2 by 2, 3-port network 3 by 3, 4-port network 4 by 4. And n-port network, n by n will be the dimension of a matrix. Now, if the dimension of a matrix is n by n, we can say that matrix is a square matrix. If the dimension of a matrix, that is, if the number of rows and number of columns of the matrix are same or equal, then we can say that matrix is square matrix.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, no? So from this, we can write the first property of a S matrix or S parameters like this. The scattering matrix is a square matrix of order n by n, where n is a number of ports, right? Scattering matrix is a square matrix of order n by n, where n is a number of ports, right? Then the next, we will go to the next property of the scattering matrix. Now, first property is required to write the scattering matrix for any number of ports of the network. Then, second property says like that, depending upon where the network is reciprocal or lossless, lossless, S parameters have different properties. Then first of all, we must see what do you mean by a reciprocal network? What do you mean by a reciprocal network? What do you mean by reciprocal network? Do you know, any one of you? What do you mean by reciprocal network? What do you mean by reciprocal network? Do you know? Or if you don't know, you have to say no, ma'am. I will tell. No. Hello? Hello? Anyone knows? What do you mean by reciprocal network?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine, thank you. Now, reciprocal means what? That is, here the ports of the networks are interchangeable. The ports of the networks are interchangeable. Either you can use port 1 as an input port, or you can use a port 2 as an input port. When we are using port 1 as an input port, output is available at 2, and when we are using a port 2 as an input port, output is available at 1. It doesn't have any proper indication or any indication like we have to give the input to the port 1 only, or we have to measure an output at a port 2 only. It doesn't have that compulsion for the networks. Okay, so this type of networks are called as reciprocal networks. We can use any one of the port as an input port and any one of the port as an output port. And the advantage is like that if we are changing the position of input and output, then it doesn't makes out any difference into the branch current or the voltages generated across the branch. Okay, so it doesn't makes any difference in the performance of the circuit. If the current is not changing in any branch or the voltage across any branch is not changing, that means the performance of your network or performance of your circuit will remain same if you are interchanging the ports. If you are interchanging the port, instead of port 1, we can give the input to the port 2 also. Or if it is a 3-port device or a 4-port device, instead of a port 1 as an input, you can use port 2 as an input, or port 3 as an input, or port 4 as an input. Any port you can choose as an input port when the device is reciprocal. When it is specified like that, that is the device is reciprocal. You can choose any port as an input port. Okay, so that device is called as reciprocal device. Now, when it is possible to use or interchange any port, when the scattering matrix for that particular network or for that particular device is satisfying the condition for reciprocity. Okay, then what is the condition for the reciprocity? The network is referred as a reciprocal if this condition is satisfied. That is, S is equal to S transpose. That is, if the original S matrix of the network and the transpose of that matrix are same, then we can say that is the network is reciprocal. That network is reciprocal. And if the network is reciprocal, we can use any port as an input port, any port as an output port. Now, first of all, for the given matrix of the network, we have to find out the that is transpose of that particular matrix, and if it is same as that of original matrix, then we can say that this network is reciprocal, and we can use any port of that network as an input port or any port as an output port. Okay, so how to find out transpose of the S matrix? So for that, we will take a simple example of 2-port matrix. Okay, if our network is a 2-port network, we will have the parameters like S11, then S12, then S21 and S22. So these 4 parameters are S parameters are possible for 2-port network, that we know now very well. Now, how to find out transpose of this matrix? Now, that is whatever the first row of this original matrix, that will become a first column of the transpose matrix, and the second row of the original matrix will become the second column of the transpose matrix. In this way, see, this is the row 1. Row 1 elements are S11 and S12. Now this row 1 will become a column like S11 and S12 here. Okay. So if we are interchanging rows to column, similarly, this is the second row S21 and S22. Okay, this is the row number 2. Now this row number 2 will become a column number 2, like S21 and S22. So this is a column number 2. So like this, row and row will be interchanged as in a column. Okay, then that matrix will become a transpose of an original matrix. Okay, all of you got it? All of you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then only what we have to do? We have to convert rows to columns. That is, first row is written as a first column. This is I have written for 2-port network. But if it is 4-port networks, all the 4 elements in the first row will be written as a 4 elements of first column. Then 4 elements of the second row will be written as second column. Then 4 elements of the third row will be written as third column, and 4 elements of the fourth row will be written as a fourth column. Okay, so in that way we have to write the transpose of matrix. Now if this S, original S matrix and the transpose of matrix, if they are having an equal values, they are having the equal values. Okay, whenever we are actually calculating for a network, this S11 will have some value in terms of magnitude and angle. Then S12 will also have some value. S21 will also have some number like magnitude and its angle. S22 will also have the same value like its magnitude and angle. So if these values, if you are transposing the matrix, and if these values are equal, okay, when we see the example, you will come to understand, you will come to know in a better way, right? Then we can say that this device is reciprocal or network is reciprocal. Okay, then we will move to the second property of S matrix, like network is referred as a lossless if it give rise to the unity and zero property. Okay, all of you know what do you mean by a lossless network? Lossless network means what? Whatever we are giving at an input side, same values we are getting at an output side without any loss of the signal. Without any loss of the signal, whatever the signal we are giving at an input side, same signal we are going to get an same signal strength we are getting at an output side. If the network is amplifying network, the signal will be increased. Okay. So in that, this is called a lossless network, that is same or more than the original signal we are the signal at the output is same as that of input or more than input. Then this network is called as lossless network. Then if your S matrix results into the unity property or zero properties, then that particular network is called as lossless network. Then what do you mean by unity and zero property? Unity or zero property says like that S transpose multiplied by complex conjugate of S is equal to the unity matrix, is equal to unity matrix. How to calculate S transpose, you know? Then we have to find out complex conjugate of S matrix also. And if it is equal to unity, then you can say that your matrix or your network is a lossless network. Okay, then we will do it for a 2-port network. Now we have a S transpose for a 2-port network. We have already calculated this. S11 and S12, that is the first row will be become a first column. that is S11 and S12, and the second row, that is S21 and S22, will become a second column. Okay, this is S transpose, original S matrix ka transpose. Then complex conjugate of the S parameter is indicated by S11 star. Okay, star means we are calculating the complex conjugate, that is we are changing the sign of your angle of your parameter, that you know, you have done it in ARWP also, calculating the complex conjugate. Then S11 का complex conjugate we are indicating as S11 star. Then ये original matrix है complex conjugate S12 star, then S21 star and S22 star. These are the elements of this complex conjugate matrix. Then the multiplication of these two matrices is equal to what? Unity matrix. Then if the both the matrices are 2 by 2, the result will be the unity matrix of 2 by 2. The unity matrix will be have elements like diagonal elements are 1. That is a unit matrix or unity matrix we are calling. Okay, so here there are two diagonal elements, 1 and 1. The remaining elements will be 0. That is a unity matrix. So if this condition satisfies, you can say that your network is a lossless network. So we will always doing all these two matrix multiplication and all, it is time consuming. So to make it more easy, what we are doing, we are multiplying these matrix and finding out some conditions. Okay, so what we will do, we will multiply these two matrix. Then how we are multiplying these two matrix? This row 1 is multiplied with column 1. Okay, matrix multiplication, simple matrix multiplication. Row is multiplied with column. So now first element S11 is multiplied with S11 complex conjugate plus second element of the first row, that is S21, is multiplied with S21 complex conjugate, and that is equal to what? First element of this unity matrix. Then what equation we are getting? S11 complex multiplied by S11 complex conjugate, that is S11 multiplied by S11 complex conjugate plus S21 multiplied by S21 complex conjugate is equal to the first element of the unity matrix, that is equal to 1. This is the first equation we are getting from the multiplication of this matrix. Okay, now the second equation क्या है? That is first row multiplied by second column. Okay, first row multiplied by second column, that is S11 multiplied with S12 complex conjugate plus S21, this is S21 multiplied with S22 complex conjugate is equal to what? Second element of our unity matrix, that is 0. So we are taking it equal to 0. Okay, all of you got it? First row, first column is equal to first element, then first row, second column is equal to second element. Okay, like this we have to do the multiplication. Now what we have to move to the, as the columns are ended, we have to move to the second row and first column is equal to first element of the second row in a unity matrix. So now we will do that. That is S12 multiplied by S11 complex conjugate. Okay, S12 multiplied by S11 complex conjugate plus second element S22 multiplied by S21 complex conjugate. So S22 multiplied by S21 complex conjugate is equal to the first element of the second row, that is 0. So is equal to 0. Now second row multiplied by second column is equal to second element of the second row. So that will be S12 multiplied by complex conjugate of S12. Okay, S12 multiplied by complex conjugate of this S12 plus second element S22 multiply by complex conjugate of S22. Okay, so S22 multiplied by complex conjugate of S22 is equal to fourth element. Okay, that is equal to 1. So these four equations we are getting from the multiplication of these two matrix and equating it to the unity matrix. Okay, all of you got it? All of you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so now we are having these four equations. Okay, same equations I have copied in the next slide. Now from these equations, what we can say, S11 multiplied by the complex conjugate of S11, we can replace this multiplication by mod of S11 square. Okay, this is the first equation, S11 multiplied by the complex conjugate of S11. We can replace this multiplication by mod of S11 square, right? In this way, mod of S11 square, right? No? S11 multiplied by complex conjugate of S11, this multiplication, the same parameter and its multiplication with the complex conjugate, that can be replaced by mod of S11 square. Mod indicates as magnitude. Mod of S11 square. Similarly, S21 is multiplied with a complex conjugate of same number, that is S21 complex conjugate. So we can replace this multiplication by mod of S21 square. Okay, so mod of S11 square plus mod of S21 square is equal to 1. That is from the equation number 1. Okay. So now we have simplified this multiplication, that is mod of S11 square plus mod of S21 square is equal to 1. Mod indicates the magnitude. Now here you no need to consider the angle of the parameter. Okay, only magnitude का आपको square करना है. दोनों magnitudes का S11 का square plus S21 का square is equal to 1. If it is coming as an equal to, it is equating to 1, or if it is equal to 1, you can say that this network is a lossless network. This is the only thing. You no need to go for finding out the transpose and then multiplying with a complex conjugate. Instead of doing all these things, now we are getting to one equation, simple equation, like if this condition satisfies, then your network is lossless. If this condition not satisfies, if this two that is square of the addition of these two now S11 and S21 is not equal to 1, then the network is a lossy network. Okay. Similarly, this is the one of the condition that you can check. If you don't want to check this condition, the second condition also available. What is the second condition? S11 multiplied by the complex conjugate of S12 plus S21 multiplied by S22 complex conjugate. And if this multiplication and addition is equal to 0, then you can say that this network is a lossless network. If it is not equating to 0 or it is not coming equal to 0, then you can say that network is a lossy network. Then if you don't want to use this condition, then you can have a third option, that is your choice. You can have a third option also, like you can multiply these parameters, that is S12 multiplied by complex conjugate of S11 plus S22 multiplied by complex conjugate of S21 is equal to 0. Okay, so you can use this condition. If it is equal to 0, this multiplication and addition equal to 0, then you can say that network is lossless network. Okay, then if it is not equal to 0, you can say that network is lossy. Similarly, now we can go to the fourth equation. Fourth equation we are getting S12 multiplied by the complex conjugate of a S12. Same condition arises as that of equation 1. That is same number is multiplied with its complex conjugate. So we can replace this by S12 mod of S12 square. Okay, from equation number 4, we can replace S12 and multiply by complex conjugate of S12 is equal to mod of S12 square plus, we can replace S22 by the complex conjugate, S22 multiplied by complex conjugate of S22. So we can replace this multiplication by mod of S22 square, okay, and that is equal to 1. So instead of going for all these conditions, you can use any one of these condition. You can test any one of these condition, like mod of S11 square plus mod of S21 square is equal to 1, or mod of S12 square plus mod of S22 square is equal to 1. You can cross check any one of the condition. If if this condition satisfies, you can say network is lossless. If this is not satisfying, you can say that network is lossy. Okay, so you can check the condition for reciprocity and you can check the conditions for lossless also. Okay, what are the properties of S matrix? First property says that whatever is the type of network, the S matrix will be always a square matrix having the dimensions n by n, where n is the number of ports of the matrix. Then second property says like that, that is matrix is reciprocal when, if and if only if this condition, network is referred to as reciprocal if mod of S is equal to S transpose, okay, and a network is referred as a lossless if it give rise to the unity and zero properties. For giving the unity or checking the unity or zero properties, you can have these 4 equations, or you can use this any one of these last 2 equations. Okay, either you check the unity property or either you check a zero property. Okay, this is 1 and 4 is called as unity property, and 2 and 3 are called as zero property. Now see, the another one thing is like that, if the network is symmetrical, then S12 is equal to S21. If the network is symmetrical, then S12 is equal to S21. S12 indicates like that incident signal is at 2 and reflected signal is at 1. Okay. And what is S21? What is S21, Ankita? Ankita Guru?
Yes,
What is
ma'am.
S21? Where is the incident signal in case of S21?
S21. One is the incident signal.
And 2 is a
Reflected signal.
right. So either the incident signal is it at 1 or incident signal is at 2. Okay, wherever is the input signal, we can equalize S12 and S21 if the network is symmetrical. If it is mentioned in the question network is symmetrical, then you can use S12 is equal to S21. And if you put S12 is equal to S21 in these 2 equations, last 2 equations, what will happen? Like equation will become, if I am replacing S21 with S12 in the equation number 1, what will be the equation? Mod of S11 square plus mod of S12 square is equal to 1. And what will be the second equation? Mod of S12 square plus S22 square is equal to 1. So both the equations will have S12 and S12 square. So we can write the new equation from these 2 equations like S11 mod of S11 square plus mod of S22 square is equal to 1. If network is symmetrical. If network is symmetrical. Okay. So network is symmetrical, that will be used in the chapter number 2. We are not going to use this condition in chapter number 1. Okay. So we are going to use these 2 conditions in a chapter number 1. Similarly, reciprocity condition. So I recommend you that you should note down these properties. ये property थोड़ा note down करो so that you will remember. Note down under the heading properties of a scattering matrix. And if you know how to calculate S transpose, otherwise you write, you should not forget. You can write the original matrix and transpose of matrix. Over? Is it over, this slide? Is it over? Shall I move to the next?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Be fast, please. Over? Is it over?
Yes,
Be
ma'am.
fast.
Yes, ma'am.
Then the next also you write down. This slide. Is it over? Prabhu, Paresh. Mute yourself.
Paresh, mute yourself.
Paresh, mute yourself. Paresh,
Paresh.
mute yourself. Okay. Is it over? Is it over?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now write down one sentence. From equation number 1 and 4. From equation number 1 and 4. Write down this equation below this sentence. From equation number 1 and 4. mod of S11 square plus mod of S12 square is equal to 1. And this one also, mod of S12 square plus mod of S22 square is equal to 1. Don't repeat above 4 equations, they are same. Only write these 2 equations, this 1 and 2. Write these 2 only.
I'm over.
Over. Then write down this sentence also. If symmetrical S12 is equal to S21, then mod of S11 square plus mod of S22 square is equal to 1. Write down this also. If symmetrical S12 is equal to S21, then don't write all this 1 and 4 already हो गया हमारा लिख के. Then mod of S11 square plus mod of S22 square is equal to 1. Over.
Yeah, ma'am. Done.
Okay, next. Now we will start with the sums. Okay. So copy this sum. Find the following network is reciprocal or lossless or not. Copy this sum in your notebook. Find following network is reciprocal and lossless or not. Over. Is it over? लिख लिया?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now tell me what is the condition for reciprocity to find out either the network is reciprocal or not. S matrix is equal to
S
Transpose of
transform.
S
S
transpose.
transpose, right? So first we will find out the condition for reciprocity. You do along with me, ठीक है? Take the condition for reciprocity. Write down the first line in your solution. Check condition for reciprocity. S matrix is equal to S transpose. Okay. So write down the transpose of this matrix. How we will write? That is first row 0.2 at an angle of 0 degree and 0.9 at an angle of 90 degree. That row will become a first column, right? This will become first row. We will write as a first column, and second row 0.9 at a 90 degree and 0.1 at a 30 degree. This row elements we will write as a second column element, right? No, all of you are written. What is your answer? S transpose is equal to 0.2 at an angle 0 degree will be the first element. Then the second element of the row, that is 0.9 at an angle of 90 degree, that will go as a second element of the column 0.9 at an angle of 90 degree. Okay, now the row number 2 will become column number 2, that is 0.9 at an angle of 90 degree will be the first element, and 0.1 at an angle of 30 degree will be the second element. Now see the matrix. Compare this transpose matrix and the original matrix. They are having same, no? 0.2 at an angle of 0 degree, 0.9 at an angle of 90 degree, then 0.9 at an angle 90, and 0.1 at an angle 30. So this transpose matrix is same as that of a original S matrix.
Lossless, ma'am.
Yes, no? So we
Yes,
can
ma'am.
say that this network is reciprocal. Network is reciprocal. So we can write our conclusion. network is reciprocal. So write down this one. Network is reciprocal. ठीक है. Now we'll move to the second, that is we have to check that either it is lossless or not. That also we have to check. Then we can write the next, check unity condition. Check a unity condition. Lossless can be identified by using unity or zero condition. Okay. So check a unity condition. What is our unity condition? They have not mentioned anything, network is symmetrical or not. So what we have to use? Mod of S11 square plus mod of S21 square is equal to 1. This is our unity condition, right? So check unity condition. Write down mod of S11. What is the unity condition? Mod of S11 square plus mod of S21 square is equal to 1. This is our unity condition. Now S11 का value क्या है? 0.2. What is the value for S11? 0.2. And what is the value for S21? 0.9. So we will put this 0.1 and 0.9. Sorry, 0.2 and 0.9. 0.2 we will put at the place of S11. 0.2 square plus S21 is 0.9. So 0.9 square. So add this 0.1 square, 0.2 square plus 0.9 square. How much it is coming? You check yourself. 0.2 square plus 0.9 square is equal to
0.85.
Is it equal to 1?
No,
is it
ma'am.
equal to 1? No. So we can say that network is not lossless. We can say that network is not a lossless network. It is lossy. It is not satisfying this condition, no? Yes? It is not satisfying this condition. So we can say that network is a
Ma'am.
lossless.
Lossy.
Sorry, lossy. Network is not lossless, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It's lossy network. All of you got it? All of you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
हाँ बोलो बोलो हेलो ओके नाउ सी
मैम एक बार फिर से समझाओ ना मैम.
Hello, ma'am.
मेरा एक्चुअली बंद हो गया था नेटवर्क इसलिए.
so first of all whatever is the matrix S matrix का we have to take a transpose to check a reciprocity condition. So transpose how we can take? We have to convert rows to column. This is row 1, 0.2 and 0.9. So we will write it at the place of column 1, 0.2 and 0.9 over here. Okay, this is row 2, 0.9 and 0.1. We will write this at the place of column number 2 to convert this S to S transpose. So हमने किया convert. Now we are comparing this S transpose matrix with an original S matrix. So 0.2, 0.9, 0.9, 0.1, same as that of original S matrix. So this condition is satisfied. S transpose is equal to S. So we are writing network is reciprocal. Then we have to go for a second, that is either it is lossless or not, that we have to find out. For that we are having either zero condition check or unity condition check. So we will check for unity condition. So check unity condition. Now here it is not mentioned the network is symmetrical or not. So we will take our original equation, mod of S11 square plus mod of S21 square is equal to 1. This is our unity condition. So mod means only value, no angle. So S22 का value magnitude क्या है? 0.2. So we will write 0.2 over here, mod of 0.2 square plus S21 का 0.9. So we will write mod of 0.9 square. So 0.2 square plus 0.9 square is equal to 0.85 and that is not equal to 1. So we can say that network is not lossless. Okay, it is a lossy network. So in that way we can find out the condition. From the condition we can find out that is what it will be the output from the network or what are the operating conditions for the network. If the network is reciprocal, you can use any port as an input port. That is the operating condition of the network. And if the network is lossless, then you can say that it don't have any loss inside its component, or whatever the output we are getting from the network is same as that of input or more than the input. Okay, so like this behavior of the networks or the behavior of the circuit can be identified from the S parameter property check. Okay, so again one important thing I want to tell you, like next, that is at 2 o'clock, instead of a MCA, ME lecture will be there. Okay, and tomorrow at the place of ME lecture, MCA lecture will be there. Okay, so all of you remember at 2 o'clock, again I will be sending a link